Hey everybody, Swamper here. I know it's been a while since I had a video. Shame on me. Anyway, I was watching an older video of Tim's today, and it brought up a topic I wanted to discuss. This is going to be my first video that's sort of an open question video as opposed to demonstrational or, instructional, helpful. It's regarding the subject of rewarding XP for role-playing individually. Now, this isn't something I've ever done in any game, and I'm wondering if it's a good thing or a bad thing. First of all, simply put, my take on role-playing has always been you should do it because that is the way you play the game, and it's more fun to play it that way. If you need additional motivation to role play in the form of rewards, then you're probably not playing the game right. Or I wonder if you're certainly not role playing anyway. I mean, you can have fun with tactical games, nothing wrong with that. But I wonder if you're being motivated to role play for the wrong reasons, like, well, I'm going to role play because that helps me level faster. That seems off to me. You should role play because you want to role play, because it's fun to role play, and that's why you're playing a role playing game. Now, some people reward XP to players individually for role playing. And I wonder, how does this work? At the end of a session, you say, okay, Bob, you did, in my opinion, you got a C- on your role playing, so I'm going to give you 100 XP. And Fred, well, you did really good on the role playing, so I'm going to give you 500 XP, and go around the board like that. That seems very strange to me. It seems awkward. I don't want the players, I don't think anyway that the players should be in competition with each other. Competition, arguments, disagreements between characters is absolutely fine and encouraged in my opinion, but between players, why would you want your players? I don't see role-playing games as competitive. Game of League of Legends or something like that, or if you're trying to get in video games, top rating guilds or StarCraft stuff, that stuff can be competitive. But a role-playing game, even if the characters are at odds, the players, I think, should be, wanting to get together and have a good time. In other words, another concern is that I don't want people trying to steal screen time from other people. That's sort of being a spotlight hog. And I think the screen time should be given to whoever it is most appropriate for in the scene. In other words, if there's a scene where the paladin should shine and the rogue player, playing the rogue, wants to earn some more RP, he jumps in and steals the paladin's scene, I think that's a negative thing against the game. And I would not want to see my players harming the scene, harming the role-playing aspect of the game by forcing or stealing extra screen time, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm curious to hear more opinions on this, because I really do think role-playing should be encouraged, and I think, if you're playing a role-playing game, you should be role-playing, but is it necessary? I mean, maybe this is better for people learning role-playing or just getting into role-playing. I would think with veteran players, role-playing would be its own reward, but maybe that's the wrong stance. I'm not sure. The only time I've ever seen rewards given for role-playing was at conventions, and there'd be points given for, and these weren't even XP points, really. They were just, tournament points, score points, for completing the mission, getting this far, recovering such and such an item, and then, maybe the best role player at the table, he got a points or a prize for that. But other than that, I don't know. I don't, it seems to me that giving individual XP promotes competition between players, and competition between players can negatively impact the role-playing aspect of the game. Thank you for watching. Please weigh in and give your comments. I'd be eager to hear more opinions on this, and we'll talk to you later.